Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is October 22nd, 2019. This is an end of the month love reading for Cancer. It is general, so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Be flexible with the energy. Understand that you can switch the roles around. Don't be too concerned about gender, either in the cards or the pronouns that I use. It can pertain to any kind of relationship you're dealing with, situations or circumstances. I have pre-shuffled Cancer, and we are going to get started right away. I'm going to do a quick cut here, and let's see what we get for you today, Cancer. In your underlying energy, we have the Fool, and that's clarified by strength, or paired with strength, I should say. The Nine of Cups in reverse, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Justice in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. The Tower. And that is paired with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm going to get another deck going here while I look at these for a second or two. So in your underlying energy started off looking really positive to me. Fool with strength. Perhaps you are starting something new. You're getting ready to try something that you haven't done before. Getting ready to set off on a new adventure. It feels like strong energy, something maybe you've been wanting for a while. Something maybe you've been manifesting for yourself for a while. However, the other cards are indicating that there may be some imbalance in this hope, this dream that you have, this new endeavor that you are getting ready to set off on. You might be realizing that there's a little bit of imbalance or unfairness or unjust energy surrounding this decision you've made, and maybe it's brought you to a standstill, or there might be no movement forward as of yet, because you might need to work out the kinks before getting this off the ground. Let's see what else we come up with for you, Cancer. Clarifying the Fool, you have the Three of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Cups. So this is definitely confirming what I was feeling. There's a stuck energy or feeling like you can't quite get off the ground yet with what you want to do or where you want to go, because there's something standing in your way. We have the King of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Cups. Six of Pentacles in the upright, clarifying the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I get those kind of combinations more often than it seems like it should be the case. It's interesting. There's something about something being imbalanced or feeling unfair, not right for this King of Pentacles. Judgment, clarifying justice. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Four of Cups. Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so let's look at these for just a minute or two before we get this next set out. So I feel like you are wanting to start something new, try something new, you're taking a chance on maybe taking a risk or a chance on something that you haven't tried before. Could be a new job, new adventure, new relationship. Maybe you're wanting to go off to school, but it hasn't transpired yet. There's something in your way, some obstacles, some delays for some reason. And it may have to do with something that's emotional to you. It may have to do with a relationship or person that's keeping you stuck right now from moving forward. Now this King of Wands, I haven't decided yet if this is your energy or the person that you're dealing with. I feel like this person is backing you up, but at the same time, there's something about this where they are feeling like things aren't right or things aren't balanced yet. May have something to do with finances. Maybe you don't have the means to embark on this new adventure yet. Maybe this person is helping you out with that, helping you to kind of see reality. This is your wish. Yes, it's your dream come true, but it's not quite right yet. It's not quite the time yet to try this. It's a little too risky at this point. This could be somebody that, a family member, maybe a father figure. If it's a partner, they might be on, trying to help you out with this, but helping you see realistically when would be the right time to take this step, making the right decision. Right now, it's not quite right. It may feel like there's a lack of justice. Maybe this is something you've been waiting for a long period of time, especially with Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling a little bit frustrated, like, you've been working on this for a while, you've been wanting this, but the time isn't right yet, and it's maybe start feeling frustrated, feeling like you want to give up, feeling like this is not working out in your favor. I do feel like you put a lot of effort into this. You maybe have put some energy into researching what you want, how to get there, steps to take, protocol, all the things that you need to do in order to make it happen and in order to make it work. But there is still something standing in your way, some obstacles, lack of movement, and you might be trying to weigh your options on how to fix this or how to move forward or how to resolve these last few details before you can have your new beginning. That's what I've got so far. Let's get some more cards out here for you. So this is feeling positive, Cancer. I feel like it's just a matter of some time or a little bit more effort or crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Just maybe there's some paperwork you need to get through or an application interview process that you need to deal with. If you're going off to school, maybe there's some financial situations that you have to deal with, especially with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe you just don't quite have the financial means to make this happen and you're having to apply for some loans. That could be the case. But I do feel like you're ready for this. It's just not necessarily the right time for you, so there is some frustration here. Let's see what else we get for you, Cancer. Eight of Wands in the upright position this time, clarifying the Fool. And Strength is clarified by the Page of Cups. Two of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands. Seven of Swords. Four of Cups in the same set of cards, this time in the upright position. Strength, again, upright position, Four of Cups. Queen of Wands, clarifying the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. That feels like your energy to me. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. Sorry for the external noise. I do have the window open and I do live in a city, so there's usually helicopters and trucks and that kind of thing going on outside. So this might be a new beginning for you. Maybe, Cancer, I feel like this is a solitary adventure, something that you want, something that you've been working on, something that you've been working toward. And because it's almost time to happen, it's causing a little bit of emotional turmoil, and I do feel like it has to do with a relationship. This King of Wands. This is a dream that you want, but it's not something this King of Wands wants. It could mean that you are going to be separated by a certain level of distance. Eight of Wands can indicate that. Again, this could be you going off to school. This could be you taking on a new job that has you traveling and moving around the world, around the country. But it's not happening yet because of some obstacles, some emotional decisions that you may be making that you haven't been able to yet. And you may be trying to decide, is this the right thing for you, for me? Is this going to ultimately be my 10 of Cups? 10 of Cups is, you know, absolute happiness, contentment in all parts of your life, relationships, work, home, family. You want this to be in the upright position right now. It's reversed, clarifying the 8 of Wands, your obstacles, your delays. Things aren't moving, and you're trying to figure out why, or trying to figure out what to do in order to make it move forward, or do you not move forward at all? Because I do feel like this relationship, this King of Wands feels like this relationship might be in jeopardy if you decide to make these moves. The 7 of Swords came out, which is concerning to me, Cancer, because the 7 of Swords can indicate lies, deceit, someone who's being sneaky or dishonest. Someone who's not being forthright, and it is clarifying your King of Wands energy and the 6 of Pentacles, both in the reverse and the upright position. So there might be a sense that this person is feeling like this is unfair. Maybe you started a relationship or have a relationship with this person, and now you're wanting to take off on a new adventure on your own. And this person may be feeling left out or feeling like it might end the relationship. With the 2 of Cups out here, clarifying the 9 of Cups, this could be a very significant relationship for you. It could be romantic. But I do feel like this person may be a little concerned about you leaving or taking on this new opportunity, new start, new adventure. And that they might be left in the dust or left behind. I do feel that you may have communicated loyalty to this person, that you love them, that you care about them, and that this isn't about you leaving them, that it's just about a new beginning for you, new opportunity that you want to try. It does have that going off to school vibe, or some kind of movement, travel, adventure, but it is solo for you. This King of Wands does not feel like they are going along or being included, and it's not because you disincluded them. It just feels like this is something for you, something personal that you're doing for yourself. And it is something you spent a lot of time working on, researching, getting ready for. Let's get some more cards out for you, Cancer. There's the 8 of Wands again, twice in your underlying energy now. This does feel like travel to me. It does feel like you're getting up and going. But again, it just hasn't transpired yet. And then 4 of Wands in reverse. Again, this might be creating some instability within a relationship for you. And that's why you might be stuck making these final decisions or taking these final steps to get this off the ground. Clarifying the King of Wands, we have the 2 of Cups again. This King loves you. That's clear. Ace of Cups. I'm going to get the rest of the cards, but I have a thought about that. Two of Pentacles came out again. Same set of cards. This feels like a decision you're making, Cancer, that might I feel like this King of Wands is concerned that this decision you're going to make is going to take you out of their life, that they love you dearly, and I have to be honest, the love feels a little one-sided. And remember, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse in the set of cards as well. It feels a little one-sided. It feels a little bit like this King of Wands is feeling the love a little bit more than you are, dare I say, and that you're making a decision for yourself, for a new adventure, a new opportunity that will probably take you out of their life because of travel, because of, you know, wherever you need to go in order to achieve what you're working on. And that because of the distance, I mean, let's face it, everybody knows this is true. Long distance relationships are very challenging, and you have to be really in love in order to make things work at a distance, especially if you've got a lot of other stuff going on and you're meeting new people and you've got, you know, a new star in front of you. And this relationship with this King of Wands feels new to me. Page of Cups, it feels like a new relationship. It may have felt strong in the beginning. I think this King of Wands might be a little skeptical about your new adventure because it might take you out of their life. And it might feel unfair to them and unjust. Knight of Cups in the upright position, your clarifying energy. Page of Cups again. Well, you have a lot of repeats, Cancer. Clarifying. Same set of cards. I'll show some of these to you here in a minute. Just for the record, I'm not going to put this card out, but there's the Seven of Swords again in the reverse. There may have been some deceit. I'm not going to call you out, Cancer, but I am going to say this because it's what I feel. There seems like an imbalance of love. There seems like an imbalance of devotion and of loyalty within this relationship. And I feel like the King is in deeper than you are regarding this relationship. That's what's coming out in these cards. So we have the Queen of Cups come out in reverse, clarifying the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Again, this is feeling like an imbalance of love. This is one-sided. This King might be feeling a little bit more than you are right now. Queen of Cups in reverse can indicate someone who is lacking emotion or removing herself from feeling emotions or just not feeling it as much as, which is what's coming across. And you may not be overly forthright about your feelings. Cancer is what my sense is with the Seven of Swords. You might be beating around the bush. Maybe this new opportunity is a way not only to try something new for yourself and get maybe a career off the ground or education under the belt, but a way for you to, you know, move on from this relationship. I'm not saying you necessarily want to move on from a relationship, but I do feel that it is not a balanced love. You know, there's the King of Wands. I know I keep going back to this set of cards, but this King of Wands feels influential in this reading because I do feel that they're kind of playing the woe is me game with you, and I'm not trying to say that this person's being an asshole or trying to talk you out of a new opportunity that's really good for you, but this person does feel like they are trying to save this relationship and maybe feel like it might be on the it might be at risk. The relationship itself might be at risk. With the Judgment, Page of Wands, Empress energy, I do feel maybe that there is a sense that this King of Wands might be thinking that this is a selfish move on your part, that it's going to cause the relationship to fail, and it will be ultimately unjust for this relationship to fall to the wayside. And maybe for you it won't be such a big deal because you're going to be off doing your thing, experiencing new things and basically starting a new life. And you want to get this off the ground. You want to get this going. So you're making a decision, and you might be having some discussions and or arguments with this King. But I do feel ultimately you're the one who's going to be making the choice, Cancer, and your choice is ultimately going to be the decision, not just for yourself moving forward, but for this relationship. I do also feel that you have a sense that you know that your decision might ultimately end the relationship, even if you decide to try long distance for a while and keep it going. You may even be avoiding having this conversation. You might be avoiding having this conversation because you know that it's going to cause some unhappiness, so you're not necessarily willing to give up the information or to tell this person, this King of Wands, what you're really feeling. maybe you are trying to decide what the best approach is to make this known. You have the two, like I said, the Page of Cups. This relationship feels brand new. If it's not new, it's still at that kind of innocent stage. It has strong potential. I think that you feel that. At the same time, you feel stuck making this decision for this new beginning because you know that this new relationship may become unstable because it just doesn't have the foundation to keep it going if you decide to make some kind of move, like traveling overseas or going off to school or whatever this new adventure is for you. I have to be honest, Cancer. This opportunity you have feels too significant to you to walk away from it. And I think that you feel that if you decided either to postpone it or delay it, because of love, that you ultimately might be disappointed or feel like you got the short end of the stick because you made a decision. I mean, and I here's the thing, I probably shouldn't say that. This is just the vibe I'm getting off of these cards. But again, it's going to be different for different people watching. You may decide to postpone this because of this relationship, or maybe figure out a way that this person, this King of Wands, can come with you or can be closer to you while you go off on your new adventure or go off to school. Maybe you both move in together and you move to a new town together where you can then pursue your dreams and they'll still be with you. But it's feeling to me like there's a little bit more love on the side of the King of Wands, and he's definitely feeling like this could potentially hurt your relationship. Even though it's brand new, I do feel like this King of Wands is very passionate about you. They don't want you to go. It's causing you some conflict. It's 3 cards. You may be even deciding at this point, okay, I still can work towards my dream, maybe do some online courses and stay in the vicinity with this King of Wands so we can develop our relationship at the same time. But I get the feeling like you don't want that. That you may ultimately start feeling a little resentful towards this King of Wands because ultimately, dare I say, the obstacle that's keeping you from moving forward. This is the one that wants to come out. The Sage. Interesting. So this is the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck that's brand new to me. They're beautiful cards, just to give you a little peek. I have been using them as one last card, kind of an advice card, and I am reading from the book because I'm not familiar enough with them to use them in my regular spreads without the book. And they're very, the meanings are very detailed, very in-depth. And they have reverse meanings, they have past, present, future, and then just their general meaning. So I'm only going to read part of it. This came out in the upright position, the Sage. This is the first time I've gotten this card, so I want to take a look at it. If you don't like it when tarot readers read from the book, I get it. I'm the same way. I was going to end this reading after this card, so this will take me a couple minutes. If you don't want to watch the rest of the video, I do understand. So the Sage is number 7. It does remind me a little bit of the Hermit, although I believe the Chariot is number 7 in the regular standard tarot, Rider-Waite tarot. Let's see. Oh, and I turned right to it. Check that out. I love it when I do that. Okay, Cancer, here we go. The Sage in his glory is an enthralling character. He is the sagacious, never seen that word before, older man, one who is entertaining, expressive, knowledgeable, informative, and just a little mystical and wizard-like. He is a perceptive man, a storyteller at heart who can read and move his audience with skill and ease. He's also just a little bit of a magician and a master communicator. And when the Sage card appears in your reading, it represents the sharing of knowledge and communication. Philosophy, mythology, religion, culture, politics, history, science. There's not much that the Sage does not love to learn about. He loves knowledge. He loves to understand the how and why of everything and will develop his knowledge to the highest level he can achieve. Knowledge is his one true passion, and at this stage of his life, sharing his knowledge, being the storyteller, is something that brings him great joy. He is, in essence, the voice of society and civilization, but with an unassuming flair for the dramatic. However, as unassuming as he can be, he is a philosopher and orator who enjoys being the center of attention. He could be the perfect professor whose students lean in, listen intently to every word. He could also be the charismatic politician who charms his constituents and wins by a landslide. If the Sage has a message that he feels is important, he will find a way and means to deliver it to his target audience, and that audience will hang on to every word. He has a particular affinity for young people, and you will often find him surrounded at gatherings, talking, debating, and sharing his wisdom and knowledge. He takes delight in the young and will often place himself in the role of mentor to students. The Sage is also a very deep thinker who sometimes feels a need to withdraw from the world so that he can devote time to research and investigation. He does not learn for learning's sake, but because he has a driving need to understand the universe, natural world, and humanity. His knowledge brings him clarity and it enables him to be discerning. I don't know, Cancer, this feels like you. I mean, you could be going off again to study abroad. Maybe you're becoming a teacher. Maybe you're just in that stage of your life where you are wanting to gain as much knowledge and wisdom as you can through research and learning and going to school and traveling abroad and doing what makes you happy because you just want to soak it all in. This feels like what this is for you, this new adventure, and it feels exciting. These cards are coming off as having very intense, exciting energy. But again, it does feel like this relationship is something that you need to deal with, something you need to think about. How important is it to you? Do you want to move forward with it and this new adventure? What steps will you take if you feel like you need to leave something behind, or if you want to try to make both things work? So Cancer, I'm going to leave that here. I hope that this reading helped you. I hope that you gained some clarity, if not at least confirming some feelings that you're having. I am happy for you. I think that you have a lot of exciting times ahead, and I hope that all works out for you and this King of Wands. Take care, and please join me again sometime.